Hey guys, it's Shauna the Tax Goddess. Right now we are in the middle of effectively a pandemic. COVID-19, the virus, coronavirus, is of course spreading rapidly across the US. So just wanted to give you guys a few tips if anyone is running into problems. What to do if you can't work, if you can't pay your bills, if you're hungry or can't afford food. So let's run down some of the things that are out there, some of the programs that are available. So the US Department of Labor has granted each state the ability to change their laws, it's a state level law, to obtain unemployment benefits during the pandemic. So double check with your own state and see if you're out of work, if you can't work and therefore you don't have money to do anything, to buy groceries, to do whatever, double check benefits.gov and you can see a listing of every state's unemployment insurance program website along with telephone numbers and application URLs. So definitely worthwhile checking in your own state. Now, if you're hungry or can't afford food, I've seen a lot of businesses that are offering to help pay for kids' meals in particular. You know, a lot of children eat at schools, and with the schools shut down at this point, you know, a lot of kids are going hungry. So definitely there is a USDA national hotline for National Hunger Hotline, okay, and that is 1-866-3-HUNGRY, the number 3 and then hungry. So 1-866-348-6479. Hotline is in both English and in Spanish and is open from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time. So if you're hungry or need food, definitely check out the USDA National Hunger Hotline. If you don't feel well, firstly, please don't go out. Please don't make anyone else sick. I know we're all tired of hearing the PSA, but don't go out unless you absolutely have to. Please attempt to, you know, I think they're calling it social distancing, effectively quarantine yourself. Now, Congress is working on passing a bill that would cover the cost of coronavirus testing for everyone, regardless of the healthcare plan, including doctor and ER visits. Now, I know, again, that different states, different rules. We've had a couple of states across the U.S. Today is 3/17. We've had a couple of states across the U.S. Announce emergency level measures. So actually sending out the National Guard has been sent out. There's quite a lot of stuff going on. But again, most of the insurances, whether you even have insurance or not, will now cover especially coronavirus testing. So, and of course, everyone knows, but wash those hands, right? And do your best not to go out unless absolutely necessary. So now, what to do if you can't pay your bills, okay? The very first one, if you're having a hard time paying credit card bills, mortgage bills, excuse me, mortgage bills, car loans, other bills because you've been out of work, whatever that is, call your bank as soon as possible. As soon as you know that you're not going to make that bill, call whichever bank it is and work out a payment plan. Okay, work out some other alternative arrangements. So, perfect example, Capital One actually messaged its customers and said, Capital One's here to help. We're encouraging customers who may be impacted to reach out to discuss how we may be of assistance. Now, I haven't heard any personal feedback from anyone on what that looks like. What does personal assistance actually mean? But I know that if you're in financial distress, you know, definitely reach out directly to the bank. Now, unfortunately, there's also a lot of bad people that are starting to try to take advantage of this. So we're actually seeing more and more scams that are coming about, you know, people offering cash to a business to keep you afloat, right? These kinds of things. So please make sure that you're working directly with your banker, you know, your bank. Call the 800 number listed on the bank's website if you need help, if you need to discuss with them. So the other thing that we have noticed recently, a lot of the banks are now sending out messages stating that their branches will be closed, okay? Most of them still have, you know, quarantine closed, right? Most of them still have ATM and drive-through. it might be a wise idea for you to actually have cash on hand. You know, hopefully this never turns into a thing. Hopefully you never need your cash. Hopefully the bank accounts will stay open. You'll still be able to write checks, use your credit card, that kind of thing. But we have no idea how long this is going to go on. So having actual cold hard cash in hand is something I would highly suggest. You know, the knowledge, the general consensus on this is $10,000 in cash, but many people don't have that level of cash. So I would highly suggest that you get some cash, whatever you think is reasonable and that is necessary for you and your family. Get some cash, keep it on hand. Hopefully once the pandemic's over, you can put the cash back into the bank and everything's perfectly fine. But at least in the meantime, you have some cash on hand. So hope this has been helpful, you know, from all of us at Tax Goddess to everyone out there. You know, we hope that everyone is doing okay and everyone is safe. You know, our firm, Tax Goddess, has been all digital, 100% digital for over 4 years. So if you are a business and you don't know how to go digital, you know, you still want to hold appointments with your clients. You still need to, well, I mean, talk with them. Of course, everyone has a cell phone. If you still need to move paperwork around and anything like that, if you're a business and you have a process that has always been an in-person process, and you need help making that digital, Tax Goddess International is one of the Tax Goddess group of families. Normally we charge for those services, but Tax Goddess wants to help our neighbors, help our community. So we will be assisting anyone with knowledge and with options on how they can move their business digital, at least during this time, whether it's a short time, hopefully, or a much longer time, so that you can at least stay in business, continue to operate, continue to serve your clients and your customers. So if anyone has any questions, I'm going to post the link down below to taxgoddessinternational.com. You're welcome to reach out to us that way. Or, of course, you can post comments here on YouTube, and we will do our best and our ability fastest to help and to get you that information. I would also suggest that for anyone that's on Facebook, we have a tax group on Facebook. It's Tax Strategies That Save Entrepreneurs Thousands. Videos like this, even though it's not necessarily about tax strategies, it's more about business practices. We will be posting that to the group, and we'll continue to post new information, new videos as things come out. Now, the last little just side comment here, we've been asked a ton, you know, has the April 15th individual deadline been moved to April 30th? As of my knowledge, as of this morning, it is still in discussions. That is not a permanent set in stone thing yet. But of course, once it is, hopefully it is, once it is, we will be posting a video on that. So again, if you have any questions on any of this, reach out to us, post a comment down below in the YouTube channel, or wherever this is, wherever you're seeing this video, if it's Facebook group, wherever it is, post comments, and the Tax Goddess team will get back to you as soon as possible. We're being flooded a little bit by comments and questions, especially about going digital right now. So we will get to everyone as quickly as possible. All right, thanks so much, and with all the Tax Goddess love for you guys. So stay safe, wash those hands, and we'll see you guys later. All right, thanks. Bye.